we recognize that Jesus is with us right now.
Amen.
You know, Isaiah says he's acquainted with our griefs and sorrows. He's a good shepherd. He's tender. He loves us. Blessed are those who mourn, he said, for they shall be comforted. That really matters, doesn't it? It really matters that we trust in the Lord with all our heart. You know, whenever we encounter times of grief, it just doesn't seem right when someone we love suffers and then dies. And sometimes it happens so unexpectedly, and there's this sense in our heart about, it's not right. And that's our understanding, but the Scriptures call us to trust in the Lord with all our heart and lean not on our own understanding. We just sang about a good, good Father. It really matters that we understand that Jesus, in his mercy, answered the prayers of his people in Bill's behalf. He healed them. Death is the final healing for the believer in Jesus. It really matters that we know that. It really matters that you know that we have had a great loss and that you grieve it well. Bill was a fixture in the Southern Michigan Conference. I didn't look it up. I know it's over 30 years he's been here.
Yes.
I've been in the conference 33 years, so Bill and I probably came in just about the same time, although he was much older than me. What a great man.
Yes, he was.
He just was. Joyful, enjoyable, positive. I don't remember ever hearing Bill complain about anything. I complain all the time. But there was a spirit about Bill that was real. And there was a love that he exuded. We need to recognize we're just going to miss that. And it's good to miss it. Because we miss things that are valuable. We don't miss things that aren't. And so grieve well. Trust in Jesus. And the last thing that I want to convey about it really matters is it really matters that you're part of the Southern Michigan Conference. I say that because I want to remind you this morning, you're not alone. There are churches all across Southern Michigan Conference that are praying for us right now today. When I posted the sad news yesterday on our conference Facebook page, I was overwhelmed with responses from pastors from churches big and small that know the Detroit church, that know Pastor Bill and Liz, and the prayers and the comments about Bill and Liz and the church and the concern was wonderful. And I know that when this happens, because I've gone through it just a few times in my 5 years now, it's so easy for a church to become fearful and to think they're alone, and I don't want you to think for a moment you're alone. That's why I'm here today, just to remind you that we are in this together. We are Free Methodist Christ followers. We belong to the Southern Michigan Conference, and this isn't the end of the story. This is a close of a chapter, but it's the beginning of something else, and I don't know what it's going to look like, and I don't have the answers, but I know Jesus is in this. I want you to remember that. I don't know what tomorrow looks like. I don't know what next Sunday looks like, but I trust Jesus, and I want you to do that too. So as we pray together and hug each other together and love each other and go through this uncomfortable time of unknown when we don't really know what the next step, let's just take care of each other. Let's be kind to each other. Let's love and hug each other and see what Jesus has for us. That really matters. I wanted to share those thoughts with you today. I've already connected with Coach Melvin here, and I'm sure that there's a lot of other connections that we'll be making, and I'm grateful for, God was preparing for this because of the relationship of Pastor Mark and Mary with Bill and Liz, all of that. I mean, that wasn't something that just happened. It's just part of what Jesus is doing right now, and we don't have clarity, but I know Jesus is up to something, and I know he's a good, good Father, and we're his children. Very good. So blessings to you all. I share your grief today for Bill and Liz. It's a sad day, And you're going to miss him. Southern Michigan Conference is going to miss him. We're going to miss him, for sure. Man, he really is in a great place now. Amen?
Amen.
He just is, and I'm happy for him. I'm sad for us, but I'm happy for Bill. So blessings on you all. Thank you.